welcome. It's Hump Day Wednesday. Hello, I see everyone coming in the chat. Welcome in. I have some stuff on the screen, so if you see anything, throw your requests out. I did get a few requests that I have a list, so we can go through those also. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. I don't think I have any costume tonight, so I think it will all be sterling. I'm just looking around. I do have stuff that has costume on it, but it's not technically costume. And I also have a 9-pound jewelry lot that will auction off as well. So we got a lot to do tonight. I have Kyle here, my free help. He's like, pay me and I'll say hi.
I'm not really here.
Yes, you are. Say hi.
What's up, everybody?
And Dallas is under my desk as per the usual. And yeah, so we're going to get started in a couple of seconds. At the hour mark, I will do a $5 giveaway or two. And, oh, hey, John and Maria. Thank you for coming, and I'll say hi to everyone in the chat in a moment. So yeah, I guess I'm just looking around, making sure I'm not forgetting anything. I have some upcycled items that I'm going to auction. I said I have the jewelry lot. That's the only thing that's costume. The jewelry lot is costume and 20 plus items of sterling. Okay, so let's see who's here and saying hello in the chat. We had first in with Vita. Welcome in, Vita. Thank you for coming. And Mamie, welcome in. Karen, hello. And Becky, Rita, and Maria, welcome in. Kim, Rose, and Shelly, hello, hello. Karen, John, and Maria, I said hello. Robin, and I think everyone else I said hello to already. Chick Benny, welcome in. Yes, I will definitely show the opal for sure. So I have that on my list of requests. Welcome in, Marianne, and anybody else that I missed. Rose, hello, hello. She says happy belated.
Thank you, and thank you to everyone who said happy birthday.
Yeah, I showed him the video, and I was like, I forget how many people said happy birthday, but at the time it was over 100. I was like, look at you, have over 100 people wishing you happy birthday, and he's like, whoa. So very, very cool. Thank you guys. Hi, Megan. Welcome in. All right, so let's get cracking. So it is Wednesday, April 30th at 7:04 p.m. on the East Coast. So if you are catching this and it is not that time, you can, this is the replay, and anything passed on, you can email me right here, and all the prices will be good, always, not just during the show. If you are new, you just have to register. That's a new customer only. If you've bought from me before, you do not have to register. If you filled out the form before, you do not have to register. But that registration form is at the top of the chat. You just click that bar and a link will come down, and you just click that and fill it out and you'll be registered. But like I said, you only have to fill it out once and you're good to go. Yes, it is real turquoise, the necklace. It is. And make sure at the top of your chat, it says all messages or live chat. As long as it doesn't say top chat, you want to make sure you're seeing everyone's bids and comments. This is an auction, so we are doing $2 bid increments minimum. So you have a minimum of $2 bidding up to 50, and then it's $5 even over 100. But that is the minimum bid. You can obviously bid whatever you would like. Oh, I have it. The purple necklace. Yep, it's right over here on the side. We will get to that as well. That one was pretty. I definitely think it is jade and not amethyst like it was sold to me. So that was a nice surprise. Make sure you guys are clicking thumbs up. As always, if we get over 100 thumbs ups, I will give an extra $5 credit away. And so okay, so at the bottom of the screen, like usual, like I usually do for my Wednesday auctions, I'm not going to be invoicing until Friday evening, so that if you see anything during my purse sale, you can combine orders and save on shipping. Also, if you bought anything in Monday's video, I have not gotten out to ship anything. So if you paid shipping already, that is okay. I could always adjust it if you add to it during this auction or Friday's purse sale, okay? So Monday, today, and Friday, all orders will be combined and shipped in one package. So I will adjust any shipping and, go from there. Whew, okay, but just remember that your invoice comes on Friday. Don't forget about me and keep me hanging over here at my computer. All right, let's get started. All right, if there's nothing, I know there's a couple things on the screen that were requested, but I'm gonna clear it off. And what we're gonna do is, let's see, what are we gonna start with? You know what? Let's start with a clearance item and get the ball rolling that way. So, which we do have some clearance items tonight. We're gonna start with this, and let me bring it in a little closer. And I'll finish moving everything out of the way in a second. So this is a sterling and marcasite ring. However, it does have one marcasite missing right there. So it's kind of on like the bottom side if you want to wear it like, so it kind of hides that one marcasite. And the rest are there to my knowledge. So you have your 925 right there. This is a size 8 3/4. Oh, wait, is that another one? I think that's another one missing. Let me just see where that first one was. Okay, there's actually 3 missing that I can see. So you have 1, 2. Nope, where was the third one? Okay, well, I thought there was 3. Anyway, we're starting this at $1. So $1, and if anyone's interested, go for it. So let me try to find, because there's the 2 right there. Okay, I think it's just the 2. The one that was underneath, and then there's one right next to it. So if you keep that on the inside of your hand, you're good to go. And then no one will see it. Okay, we have Chick Benny in at 1, looking for 3. And I'm going to put this, just right here for a second while I just clear this off. And make some room. And yes, I will do Pandora. Absolutely. All right, Chick Benny might be taking it home for $1. All right, let's call it down.
Going once. Twice. There, one. We're sold.
Talk about a deal. You got it. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's, I had a few requests for these, so let's do these. You're welcome. So these are super cool. These are Bear Claw Shadow Box earrings, sterling silver and turquoise. So this is all open in here. And in here. And you got the sawtooth edge around the turquoise. These are sterling, even though there are no marks. We have a size coming in at about 2 inches. And let's start these at 35. If anyone is interested. We have Karen in at 35. Thank you. Let me get you in a little closer on that turquoise. Gorgeous. And they are hollow, so, you know, this is all open, so they are lightweight. You will feel them on your ears, but they're not going to be heavy. Rita's in at 37, looking for 39. Thank you. 39 back with Karen, looking for 41. All right, we'll give it a few seconds. Yep. You're welcome. Good.
Going once. Twice. Fair warning. And we're sold.
All right, those are going to Karen. Thank you so much. Congratulations. You might have to speak up a little bit because you're really low. All right, all right. So let me just start crossing things off my request list. Next up, let's do we can do the Pandora. I had a few requests for that. So you're welcome. Thank you. This is actually really cool. So I don't really know much about Pandora, but I know like the basics, but I definitely did not know they had anything like this, which I thought was really cool. So this is called the O pendant, and you can add charms to it. It's all sterling silver. So this one has a Murano glass sea turtle with like a blue-green glass and the crystals here. And this opens like this. And then you can add them or take them off. And it clicks right in. And this is all pave clear stones. So I thought that was really cool. So on their website, on Pandora's website, the turtle alone sells for $78, and the pendant alone sells for $70. So total on their website, this would cost $148. Not going to do that to you guys. So I am going to sell it as, you know, a set. So that's just the way it's going to go. And I will start it at 50 if anyone is interested. And then I'll give you measurements, and it's all in beautiful condition. The pendant and bail is 1.25 inches. The little turtle is 1 inch. So altogether it's about 2.25 inches. And it comes with the box. Then I guess, I mean, I don't know if somebody wanted it separately. I can figure out a price. Because I know the turtle may not be for everybody. Hi, Barbara. Welcome in. So if anyone wanted me to split it up, I would start just the, oh, I can do them 25 and 25. So the pendant would be 25 start. Turtle would be 25. Oh, well, we got Shelly in, so just kidding on that. 50 with Shelly, looking for 55. You could always gift the turtle if you don't want it. I think it's cute though. I have the, oh, nice. Yeah, the turtle's cute. I like the colors with the green and blue. Okay, I don't see any other interest, so let's call to Shelly. Okay, I'll put that back later.
We're going once, twice, fair one, and we're sold.
All right, you got it, Shelly. Thank you. If you want, if you can just put this back through the bale so that it's held in there. Thanks. Yes, very good deal. Indeed. Thank you. All right, so we did the Pandora. Okay, we can do the purple set. So I actually did 2 videos today. I did an unboxing of a jewelry lot that I got on Shop Goodwill, and I said that basically everything was going to be shown tonight. And then I did an actual preview video a little bit later in the day. So 2 videos to request things from. And this was one that I got from the Shop Goodwill, and it had said that this was amethyst, but when I tested it in the video, it on the Presidium, it flew past amethyst into the jade line. So I'm going to say this is purple jade. And I did test the clasp because also in the video, I didn't think that the clasp was sterling. It is not. So the clasp is not sterling, but these earring lever backs are, which I'm thinking maybe somebody could have changed them out for sterling ones. Because maybe the set wasn't, and then they wanted sterling for their ears, right? So you got the earrings with the sterling lever backs, and they're 2 inches. Then you have the slightly graduated necklace with just silver tone. It is a total of 21 inches. So it's got the a little bit smaller of a stone here. And then in between each one is smaller. And then it goes to the same size. So I will start the set. Let's start the set at, wait, hold on. Is this right? Oh yeah. Looked a little funky. Let's start the set at $45. Really pretty. And so cold. So these will be a nice, nice in the summertime when you want to put these on in your air-conditioned house and go outside in the hot and have a nice cooling around the neck. Mamie's in at 45. Thank you, thank you. Looking for 47. I love the lighter color purple because it's so like almost dimensional. Looks like clouds. But both colors are purple, just a lighter and darker, and then these are like super dark purple up here. So you kind of have like a kind of see-through, and then you have this one that's not. So really cool. Really cool combination. All right, we'll give it a few seconds. Looking for 47.
All right. We're going once,
Hi, Nancy. Welcome in.
twice, fair one,
See, I remembered your YouTube name this time.
and we're sold.
Oh, wait, there was a question. 21 inches. So hang on.
Back it out.
Yeah, just back, because usually when there's a question, I don't want to just ignore it. 21 inches and 2 inches on the earrings. So we'll give you just a few seconds if you wanted to come in at 47. Otherwise, we will continue with the sold. Okay, I think we're good.
All right, so we're sold.
Okay. Congrats to Mimi. Thank you so much. Yeah, really, really beautiful. Love the colors. Okay. Let me do now. Let's do a ring. So I cleaned this one up. Everything that I said I was going to clean in the video, I did. And this came out really nice. This is marcasite, mother of pearl, and onyx in sterling silver. It's got some cutouts. And you have your 925 here. And I thought it said, yeah, DBJ on that side. So I think this was the 7 1/4. Yeah. So really pretty, nice wide band. And you can wear it either way. And we'll start this off at, we'll go $30. All right, let me see what we're going to do next. You can use this bag for that. We can do another ring next. Get some rings out of the way. Then maybe we'll do a clearance item. Oh, it's just 30, Rita. Was that a mistake? Yes, there we go. Gotcha. All right, so 30, looking for 32. Thank you. We'll do just a few more seconds.
Alrighty. We're going once. Twice. Fair one. We're sold.
All right, Rita, you got it. Thank you so much. Congratulations. All right, we'll do this ring and then we'll do a clearance item. That would be this one. Okay, so this one in the, wow, my StreamYard is really slow. I just now got your sold on my end. Weird. Meanwhile, I'm the one streaming it. Okay, so this one tested as all glass during the video earlier. I still think it's gorgeous. I think these like baguette purple stones are so pretty. So you got the clear on the sides and the purple in the center, all glass. Sterling, and this one was cool because it had a mark on the band of the shank and on the inside. It says 925, and then on the inside as well, which I thought was pretty cool. And this one is a size 7. And we'll start this off at 25. $25 with Shelly. Thank you. Looking for 27. Yeah, I think I froze a second on my end. I'm not sure if you guys noticed it or not, if it was just StreamYard. Are you showing me freezing?
You did for a quick second.
Okay.
This is a size 7.
Yes, size 7. and it is all glass. So not amethyst. I did test it in the video earlier. So all glass. And that says 925. All right, we'll give it just a few more seconds. We have Shelly in at 25, looking for 27.
All right, we're going once, twice, fair one, and we're sold.
All right, Shelly, you got it. Thank you so much. Congrats, congrats. Okay. This is the ring I showed earlier that I said I was going to try to fix, but I cannot get the marcasites to budge from the piece that I wanted to take them from. So this is garnet, and all you do have missing marcasites. So they're missing all down here, these three and these three. And then they're missing just one on this side. But if you wear it this way, you can't really see it. You can kind of see these like a little bit. So it is sterling. Your markings are there. This is a size, I'm gonna say probably 7.5, and we'll start it at $1. So you're missing one right here at the bottom, and then 6 here, 3 and 3. But if you wear it like this, you kind of can't tell. So up to you. All right, we have Vita in at 1. Next would be 3. It's $2 increments. Nope, Vita, you're still in at 1. So the next bid has to be 3. 3 or better. So just, never mind. All right, we have Rita in at 5, looking for 7. Mika, the bid increments are $2. And right now we're at 5. Okay, there we go. You got it at 7, looking for 9. Hi, Deidre, you just missed it. 9 will be the next bid. But there are missing marcasites. There are 6 missing on this side and 1 missing here. This is garnet and sterling silver. So just so everyone is reminded, there are missing marcasites, but the garnets are intact. It's all sterling. 925 there. But honestly, I mean, if you're wearing it, you kind of can't tell. So 9 with Deidre, 11 with Miki looking for 13. Very cool piece, just missing some marcasites. All right, so we'll give it a few seconds. I have Miki in at 11, looking for 13.
We're going once, twice, fair one, we're sold.
All right, Miki got it for 11. Congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, next, let's do some necklaces that were on the screen when we started. So this is mother of pearl and sterling silver. You're welcome. Says 925 up here. It's on a sterling silver box chain. I think this one is 20 inches. Yeah, 20 inches. So that's a 10-inch drop. Spring ring closure, and the pendant and bail is 1.5 inches. Let's start this at $30, 30. And the mother of pearl does have like a pink hue to it. Very light pink. I'll leave that there just for a second and get some things lined up. Maybe we'll do some opals next. We'll do the opal necklace and the earrings. Then maybe the turquoise. Rose is in at 30. Thank you so much. Looking for 32. We'll leave that just for a few seconds.
All right, we're going once, twice. Fair warning. We're sold.
Awesome. Thank you, Rose. Congratulations. All right, we'll do one more necklace and then we'll do the opals. Can you do the sapphire rings both? Yes. I also found a blue sapphire necklace that might go nicely with the ring that I'll show one after the other. So yes, yes. And the pink one, yes, let me get that ready. Okay. So this is mother of pearl, and I believe red jasper, sterling silver, marked on the back here. And it is on a sterling silver box chain with spring ring closure. It is an 18-inch chain. Pendant and bail is 1 3/4 inches. Let me zoom in on the stone here. And we will start this one off at 28.
So,
What are you chewing on?
ice.
I thought you were having a snack. I'm like, hey.
Oh, it's ice.
And the chain is marked 925 Italy. All right, we'll give it just a few seconds. Mother of pearl and I believe red jasper. All right, we'll pass on this one. If you change your mind, let me know or email me. My email is right down here at the bottom of the screen. Let's do the opal necklace and earrings, and then we'll move on to the other requests. So this necklace I thought was so pretty and different. It is sterling silver with a rose gold wash and pink opal, and this is pink glass. Okay, and here's the rose gold chain, sterling silver and rose gold, Italy 925. The back does have some wear to the rose gold, so you can see the sterling underneath it, but it is marked 925 right here. So pretty. And I believe the chain is 18 inches. Yes. And the pendant is 1 inch. I like how it doesn't really have a bail. It's like in the pendant. So pretty. So let's start this off at 40. Let's see if I can get a little closer on the opal. All right, we'll leave it just for a few seconds. Okay, we'll pass on this one also. Let's do the earrings. All right, I have these first. These are so flashy. Like the flash on them is incredible. So these are opal and sterling silver post earrings. I do have rubber backs on them. If you prefer sterling backs, I did get sterling backs in, so I can switch them out for you. It's not a problem. And they're marked sterling on the back. No, they are marked, what does that say? It says 925, but then I think that might be the name of the designer. Yeah, I can't read it, but it says something 925. So anyway, they measure in at a little over 1/2 inch. So let's start these at 25. These almost have like a purple and green to them. I have Mary Ann in at 25. Oh, nope, I have Rose in first at 27. Looking for 29. Mary Ann jumps it to 30. Looking for 32. Thank you. $32 with Rose. Looking for 34. $35 with Mary Ann. Looking for 37. Thank you. $37 with Rose, looking for 39. Thank you. $40 with Mary Ann, and Rose is out. Okay, thank you, ladies. Oh, we have Miki in at 42, looking for 44. Or 45 with Mary Ann, looking for 47 or better. This is definitely real, natural opal, not man-made, or lab created, I should say. All right, we'll leave it for a few seconds. We're looking for a $47 bid or better. Oh, there's Miki in with 47, looking for 49. Okay, Marianne's out. Thank you so much. So let's call it to Miki for 47. And I do have another pair, so I'll show those next.
All right. We're going once. Twice. Pair 1. You're sold.
All right, Miki, you got it. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. All right, the other pair that I have are more of a blue with kind of like an iridescence to them. It looks green on camera, but it does have a little bit of pink in there too. So these are also sterling. These are marked 925M. Babe, you're shaking my camera.
I'm writing.
925MF. And these measure in at 1 inch. And these have like a kidney wire with the little hook at the bottom here to hold it in. Okay, so these we will start at, let's do 28 on these. These are hard to hold so you can see them. There we go. These I think are natural as well. I think like the man-made opals have more of like circular flex, and these have more of like a kind of like a mush flex. All right, we'll leave them just for a few seconds. All right, we'll pass on those. Okay, let's do the turquoise necklace. Then we got the sapphires coming up. So this one, like I said in the video, I thought this was going to be Desert Rose Trading, but I do not see any markings as such. It just says sterling right here with the sun. Usually Desert Rose Trading, J. King will mark it with the DRT. And then it's the same on this side with the little sterling and the sun. So this measures in at, this is going to be hard. Let me put it down. Let me put it down and measure. It has a little hook, and it is 21 and a half inches. 21 and a half inches. It is all real turquoise. And we will start this at 65. Beautiful for the summer with a nice sundress. Gorgeous. And it is more of like a green, I would say, because you can see that the blue is here. So it's more of like a greenish than like the, you know, traditional blue. And here's your hook. Okay, we have Karen in at 65. Thank you. Looking for 67 if anyone else is interested. And this would look great layered with like smaller, maybe just like sterling chains or something, or maybe some onyx thrown in, like a couple shorter chains would look really nice. Or even mix a bunch of stones. Have another necklace with another stone on it. All right, we'll give it 5 seconds. Looking for $67 bid.
All right. We're going once.
Okay, let me, as soon as we finish this, we'll go back.
Fair warning. $5 increments after 50.
Oh yeah, Vita, so it would be, oh, I messed up. Didn't I say 67?
You may have.
I'm sorry. It's 70. Whoa, so sorry. So Vita, hold on. 70 is the next bid if Vita is still interested. That's my mistake. I didn't realize, and nobody caught me. 70 is the next bid after Karen's 65. Sorry. I should know my own rules, but sometimes, you know, I got a lot going on my end. Okay, so you don't want it for 70. Okay, so we're back to usually you guys are down my throat with like within seconds. So we'll go back to Karen at 65, and we'll call it down.
I caught that one.
Huh?
I said I caught that one.
You didn't catch anything.
Definitely did. We're going once. Twice. Fair warning. So
Okay, thank you. That's yours, Karen.
I'm gonna need to speak to HR after the show. Oh.
HR is Dallas. Okay, go ahead and take care of that. I'll finish up. I'll keep going. Kim wanted the opal earrings, so let me go back to those. Go.
Well,
Okay, so these I think were 28. So I will just call those down. Kyle's just taking Dallas out. Oh yeah, I know. I see that often too. 28. Okay. Let me write this. Sold. So that if anyone's watching the replay. Okay, hang on one second, guys. Hang on. Okay, sorry. Now, Robin, what are you bidding on? These earrings? Just let me know.
wait, buddy.
Is it? Because these were gonna be okay. No problem. Okay, so these are going to Kim for 28. All right, let me just write these down. 28 to Kim. Right? Sorry, Dallas just threw us off wanting to go to the bathroom now and not at 9 o'clock. Okay. Sapphires. Let's do this one first. So this is blue sapphire, diamonds, and sterling silver. So we have 2 diamonds on each side and the 3 blue sapphires in the center. It is 925 right there. And this one is 7 1/4. And we'll start this at 30. $30 with Shelly. Thank you so much. Looking for 32. So pretty. Could even be like a little like promise ring or something. 32 with Vita. Looking 34 with Shelly. Looking for 36. Thank you, ladies. All right, we'll give it a few seconds. Okay. Thank you, Vita. So we'll sit at 34 with Shelly looking for 36. Give it just a few seconds. Carrie says, just sub to your YouTube channel. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got your registration. So thank you so much. And welcome. Okay, we have Rita in at 36, Shelly at 38, looking for 40. So size 7 1/4, sterling, diamond, and blue sapphire. I think he just came in. 40 with Rita, looking for 42. 44 with Shelly, looking for 46.
Back in here.
All right, we'll leave it for a few seconds. Looking for 46. 4, 3. Go ahead.
Alrighty, we're going once. Twice. Fair one. And we're sold.
Alrighty, that goes to Shelly for 44. Thank you so much. And I found this, I had this blue sapphire necklace with a diamond. It's a little bit different of a blue. Let me show the difference. So this is the ring and this is the necklace. So it's kind of more of like a true see-through blue. This one's more of like a cloudy, not really cloudy, but more of a solid, right? It's not exactly see-through like that, but both are blue sapphires. So I have this one, and yes, thank you, Marianne. And this one has a diamond right here at the top. And it's set in sterling. And it's on a sterling box chain. And it's 18 inches. The pendant is 1/2 inch. And we'll start this one at 28. And it has a spring ring closure. Nancy's in at 28. Thank you so much. Looking for 30. And welcome in if I didn't say hello already. Miki's in at 30, looking for 32. $32 with Nancy, looking for 34. Thank you. $34, looking for 36. $36 with Nancy, looking for 38. $38 back with Miki, looking for 40. Okay, we have 40 high bid with Nancy, looking for 42. 42 back with Miki, looking for 44. Okay, no problem. So let's call it to Miki for 42.
Going in once. Twice. Fair one. And we're sold.
All right, thank you. Congratulations. And thank you, Nancy, for your bids. Okay. Then we have the beautiful sterling and rose gold. Hi, Gail. Welcome in. Sterling, rose gold, and sapphire flower ring. This is all sapphire. So I tested, the flowers and the clear stones. and everything is sapphire. So you have these really beautiful pink, they have like a heart shape to the petal. And then the clear sapphire in the center and at the top and bottom. It is in excellent condition. There's like no wear to the rose gold wash. And it's marked 925 there. And NJ, it looks like. No, CN, sorry, CN, that's China. And the size is, I'm going to say 7.5. And so this ring, when I Google image searched it, I mean, the price was all over the place. Most of the rings like this were actual rose gold, not just a plating, which brought the price over $1,000. Ones that I saw that was a sterling and rose gold, they were like over $100. I will start this at 55. And now remember, we're $5 increments. So 55 is the first bid, and then it's 60. Yeah, and it's beautiful, and it fits the finger like perfectly. Like it just gives it a nice hug. And as you can see, the sparkle is incredible. All right, we'll just give it a few seconds. Okay, I'm gonna pass. If you change your mind, let me know. All right, I want to do these earrings because I think they're just too cool. These, now in the video, they were sold to me as denim lapis. I don't think this is denim lapis. I'm thinking it's sodalite. But I think they're super cool. They're all sterling silver with a hook, and I can give you rubber backs for these. Who won those opal earrings from before? Because I said I would switch out the sterling. Just put a note on it to switch those out. Yeah. I can give rubber backs on these, so just in case, because this hook looks kind of short, I don't want this falling out of anyone's ear. So I'll give rubber backs so they're nice and secure. Really cool. Got all little dangly bits. They are 3.5 inches. So all the stones dangle in between. And we will start these at, let's do $30. And then after these, we'll do the $5 credits. Chick Benny's in at 30, looking for 32. Thank you. I think these are super cool. Can easily wear these with a pair of jeans and a nice top, or dress them up a lot with a dress or blazer to go to work. Super cool. All right, we'll give it a few seconds.
Going once. Twice. Fair warning. And we're sold.
All right, Chick Benny, you got him. Thank you so much. Super cool. You have bags over there or no? Here.
I just used the last one. Fine.
Thank you. Okay, let's do a $5 credit giveaway or two. So I'll go over the rules in a second, but to enter, you guys should know the drill by now. It's gonna be hashtag Dallas. So there you go. Enter this in the chat, hashtag Dallas. That is my adorable little doggy that's sleeping under my desk. And it is for a $5 credit. And here are the $5 credit rules.
Yeah, potty breaking in, right back to sleep.
And this will expire on 7/30 of 25. Will you get a second? You put the outside lights on?
I did not. I will.
7/30 of 25, and they'll be auto applied to your next invoice, and you guys can read the rest. I use this to kind of rest my voice. And drink some water. All right, get your hashtags in.
By water, she means vodka.
No, definitely not. All right, I'll give you guys a couple more seconds. Get your hashtags in for $5 credit. And we'll draw the winner in about 5 seconds. Let me unplug my iPad because it was charging. All right, we will put this down. All right, hold on because we're going to go over to the computer. Whee! All right, how many entries do we got? 17 entries. Let's draw our first $5 credit winner. All right, winner number 1. Who are we going to get? Winner number 1. Ritzy and Rare, congratulations. You win $5. And let's do one more, and then we'll get back to the show. All right, who's winner number 2 going to be? Let's see. Miki, look at that. So you claim some items tonight, so you will get $5 off your invoice when I send it to you on Friday. Congratulations. All right, congrats to our winners. We will do 2 more at the end of the show. And let's keep going. Okay, so let's do the jewelry lot. So this is like the same deal as the last show I did. I'm trying not to, I had to tape the bag because it ripped.
You're shaking the desk.
I'm gonna fire you. You're like, please do. Okay. This is 9 pounds, 10 ounces. Let me back up. Of costume jewelry. There is 20 plus pieces of sterling. So I lost count. I just threw in, I mean, there's probably, I don't even know, more than 20. And I will add more before I package this up. I always throw in like a handful of costume and like another sterling piece or 2. So 9 pounds, 10 ounces currently. The shipping will be included. The only thing that is going to be like the only thing that's not going to be included is if you buy purses on Friday, it's going to have to ship separate because the weight is just going to be way too crazy. So just throwing that out there.
Including international shipping or no?
I'll do half price shipping if anyone international wins. How about that? Okay, so let's start the bid. We'll start it at $50, 50. And yeah, everything is wearable. Everything is sellable. All the earrings are matched. There are branded pieces. There are non-branded pieces. There are new with tag pieces. There are all different kinds of jewelry like bracelets, necklaces, earrings, brooches. Like here's like a new with tag right here. So we have high bid of Shelly. Now we have Mamie at 75 looking for 80. So we have some stone pieces here. Some of this stuff you've seen, some of it is stuff that you have not, and I had added it as completely, new to you pieces. Here's something new on the card right here. Here's some nice stone items here. You have a sterling piece there. Have some leather. So really, really nice stuff in here. You got some pearls here. Okay, thank you, Mamie. We have Jackie still going at 105, looking for 110. This is a sterling ring right here. I have some enamel. This is a sterling bangle right here. So got some really cool stuff to pick through. We have Shelly in at 120. Jackie is out. We'll leave it for a few seconds.
All right. We're going once. Twice. Fair one. Sold.
All right. Shelly, you got it, my friend. Thank you so much. And I will add a handful of goodies to the top of the box to sprinkle some more in. So it'll probably bring you up to over 10 pounds on that. Oh, so congrats, and thank you. Let me bring it in a little further. Okay. Sorry, what?
I'll put the tag in like this.
Oh, okay, yeah, that works. Thank you. All right, let's continue. I do have some more requests to get through, like these here are the comedy and tragedy sterling earrings. And I'll give you the measurement. Can we do the... Yes, you know what's really funny? I literally have that next after this. So yes. All right, these measure in at 1 inch. And we'll start these off at 20 bucks. Yep, it's on deck. Rita's in at 20, looking for 22. Thank you. $925 right there. Okay, we'll leave them just for a few seconds.
Alrighty. We're going once. Twice. Fair one. And we're sold.
All right, congratulations, Rita. Thank you. Okay, I want to weigh this, and I did test it after I did the video. Tis all sterling. So I'm just gonna show you first. It is almost 46 grams. And I did clean it also. It was quite yucky. And I would definitely consider this like a brutalist style piece. It is a necklace. It is very cool. It is all sterling. Oh, cool, Rita. Blue glass pendant. Yes, no problem. It has the hook with 925. And here's the other side. Yes, that's a lot of sterling. That's the back. And I want to say that this was 21 inches. Hold on. 20 and a half. 20 and a half inches. And I will start this off at $60. That is almost $1 a gram, which is very unheard of. I can't even get sterling for $1 a gram. Karen.
If you get it for $2.50.
Right. So 60 with Karen, looking for 65. Thank you. I love how it like dips like this. It has kind of like that V shape. Very cool. Well, you guys know me. If I get good deals, I pass it on to you. I would never sit here and, ask eBay prices or jewelry store prices.
Never pay retail.
Yeah. So I always like to give the deals, especially if I can get the deals. All right, we'll give it a few seconds.
We are going once. Twice. For a warning. And we're sold.
All right, Karen. Thank you. Thank you. Very cool piece. Congrats. All right. We had. All right, we're going to do the blue, and then I had another request. Let me find them. The earrings. And then maybe we'll do the fun upcycle pieces too. Okay, so this is blue glass and sterling. Now, when I showed it in the video earlier, it did not have a chain. I put it on this Omega. This is an 18-inch sterling silver flat chain. Well, the top kind is a little bit domed, but the bottom is flat. And, you don't have to have it on this. I do have an 18 or 20-inch regular chain, but I just thought it looks pretty on this. And there's your 925 on there. And Mexico 925 in there. So let's start this off at, let's go 40 on it. Yes, I have those up next. You got it, Rita. And then if someone doesn't want this chain, I can, like I said, I can switch it out. Mamie's in at 40, looking for 42. Thank you. Okay, we'll leave that for a few seconds. Looking for a $42 bid.
Looks like he's massaging his bed.
Aw, he's dreaming and doing little twitches. Wait, you don't need a chain at all? Because then I wouldn't ask $40. Because that wouldn't be fair. It's going to come with it anyway. So let's call it down. You're going to get it anyway.
Going once.
Unless if you want, you can email me later and let me know.
Fair warning. And we're sold.
All right, Mamie, this is all going to you. But email me later if you don't want if you don't want it, we'll figure it out. But it goes together. It goes together now. All right, thank you. Cross earrings up next. These are sterling. Like almost like a spun sterling, like the open work, very pretty. It kind of has a domed projection there, and they are hooks. And I will give rubber backs because these, I don't want them falling out of the ear, but very pretty. Let's give very different, very unique 1 inch. And we will start these off at, let's do $20. I love the little rope design around. Very cool. $20 with Rita, looking for 22. Thank you. I also have the turquoise earrings we can do. And all these earrings back here, we can run through those. Why aren't we focusing? There we go. All right, we'll give it a few seconds.
We're going once. Twice. Fair warning. And we're sold.
All right, Rita, those are going to you. Thank you so much. Didn't I say I was giving rubber backs on another pair of earrings too?
Yeah.
Here, you don't have to look for it now. I'm just going to take them out now so I don't forget.
I know which ones there are.
Okay. Oh, okay. Very cool. Thank you. Good to know. All right. So I have some keychains, or they could be purse charms, however you want to use them, that were upcycled from Gucci. Can you show the pendant with the 3? Yes, I will put that on rotation. Put that in the lineup. So these, they could be purse charms, they could be keychains, were upcycled from fabric from Gucci purses, I believe, and we're gonna sell them. So I'll show you kind of like what we're talking about here. So this is the Gucci fabric. So you can use them on your keys or on your purse. And we have silver tone and gold tone and a couple different styles. So let's go through them all. This one has a double, so you can, put your keys on here or hang more purse charms from here and then hang this part on the purse, however you want to do it. This one does not, it just has one clip at the top. This one has a rounded clip and is more like a little like keychain, like you can hold your keys by this. And then this was the only silver tone one with the pop of red. And then this one is gold tone with the pop of red. Okay, so let's start with these. And this is the gold tone with the red and the black. They're all black Gucci fabric. And the little clip opens like that. Hey, Christina, welcome in. And this is 6.5 inches. We're doing some upcycled Gucci keychains or purse charms, however you want to use them. So let's start this one at 20 bucks. And we'll move quickly through them because I have a few. Yeah, aren't they cool? Pretty neat. All right, so we'll pass on this one, and I have the silver one. So if you'd rather the silver, it's going to be 20 also. And this one is also 6.5 inches. Or maybe nobody wants them. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to show them during my purse sale and not during a jewelry. Okay, we'll put that one on the side. Then I got these smaller ones. So now this one is similar to this one, but it doesn't have the bottom link. So we'll do this one is gold tone, just like a little, you can use it as a holder for your keys. You can put it on your purse, whatever you like. Black Gucci fabric. We'll start this off at, we'll do 14 on this one. Okay. Not the right show for these, I guess. Then the one with the clip we'll do for 15, just so it's different in the chat. So you have the bottom piece here to hang stuff, or just the clip on the top. Gold tone with the black Gucci fabric. All right, we'll pass on this one. And then lastly, we have this one with just the circular ring. So we'll do this one for a $10 start. Did anyone get the pink flower ring? No, they did not. You can though. Just let me know. Just put 55 in the chat, then we'll call it down for you. Or just put sold if anyone's watching the replay. All right, so we'll pass on all the Gucci's. Oh, all right. Karen's in for 10 on this one, so we can just mark it sold because nobody else is bidding.
All right. So that we'll take that one.
All right, thank you, Karen, for that.
Becky does want it.
Okay, and then this one I'll put up on the screen so you can put sold in there for anyone watching the replay. Thank you, Karen, and thank you, Becky. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's do the Marcasite necklace. This one's cool. I did find a chain for it, very pretty, and I did clean it up. All of the Marcasites are there. It's got the onyx with Marcasites in the center. And it does move around a little bit. The hidden bail, which I think is so pretty. 925. Wait, does that say? No, that's China. 925 on this side. And I got a sterling box chain on it that is 18 inches. The pendant itself is 1 3/4. So let's start this at 34. So pretty. Oh, I know, right, Becky? Is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Rose is in at 34, looking for 36. Thank you. 36 with Mamie, looking for 38. Back to Rose for 38, looking for 40. Thank you, ladies. 40 with Mamie, looking for 42. 42 with Rose, looking for 44. 44 and then 46 with Rose. Thank you, ladies. Looking for 48. 48 with Mamie, looking for 50. 50 with Rose. We are now in $5 increments. So 55 would be the next bid. And reminder, expect invoices Friday evening after my purse sale so I can combine orders if you see anything that you like. And also, if you purchased anything on Monday, it will be combined also. I did not get to the post office. Okay, thank you, Mamie. Let's call it to Rose.
All right. We're going once and twice. Was a fair one. We are sold.
All right. Congrats, Rose. Thank you so much. All right. Turquoise earrings next. And then I want to do the dichroic ones. Let's just do a bunch of earrings. Let's run through some earrings. Okay, we got these pretties. What time? 4 p.m. Eastern on Friday. And it's a video. So it's a video sale. You just have to email me with your requests. So that launches 4 p.m. Eastern. That's 3 Central, 2 Mountain, 1 Pacific. All right. Beautiful turquoise sterling earrings, hook and sterling written out on the back. These are so pretty. Let's get them straight so we can get a measurement. Yeah, 4 p.m. Yep. My auctions are at 7, but the videos, the Monday and Friday videos are at 4. These are 1 3/4. And we'll start these off at, let's do them at 30. This is probably Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I do have that bracelet that I wanted to, I never showed last time. We can do that too. All right, we'll leave this for a few seconds. All right, we'll pass on those. If anybody likes clip-ons, I have these. These are so cool. This is dichroic glass and topaz.
Karen will take them for 30.
Okay. Karen wants them sold to Karen. They're so pretty. So pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Yay, they have a home. All right, so I mean, look at how cool these earrings are. So dichroic glass in a gorgeous, like cobalt royal blue, light blue topaz, sterling silver, clip-ons marked 925 here. The clip is strong. And they're, I mean, they're a little heavy, but they're not going to be like overpowering.
You're skipping me again.
Skipping?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know how to fix that.
I don't know, we have good signal. It's weird.
1¼ inch. And they're going to sit like this on the ear. And we'll start these at, let's do 28. Mamie's in at 28, looking for 30. Thank you. Very cool. Kyle loves dichroic glass.
Yeah, that's what I pick out every time. I'm like, this looks nice. You're like, it's literally the same thing you buy every time.
This color is cool though. It's almost like it's like an illusion, like an optical illusion.
What can I say? I've got a good eye.
Mm-hmm. No, you've gotten better. I remember you didn't pick out the the prettiest things, but you're a boy.
We're much simpler.
But you've learned and grown. All right, let's call these to Mamie for 28.
All right. We're going once. Twice. Fair warning. And we're sold.
All right, Mamie, they're yours. They're beautiful. Thank you. Oh, you can shut that window now. You put the outside lights on?
Yes.
Thanks. Oh, thank you, Shelly. Hopefully, if I play my cards right, in 2 weeks, I'll be able to go to Brimfield flea market in Massachusetts, and I'll really be able to get some nice stuff for good prices, so I can pass that on to you guys. But thank you, thank you. All right, so I had this bracelet. It's not marked, but I bought it because it looked like sterling to me. So I took it home, I tested it. It is sterling. And what threw me off was the chain. I mean, the clasp says Taiwan, but even the clasp is sterling. So I tested these pieces here. It's sterling. These black stones are tourmaline. Black tourmaline and sterling silver, and it's gorgeous. Aw, thank you guys. Thank you. So it has a nice fold over closure. And the size is, so it's a little small. It's about 6 1/4. Let me just make sure because let me see how it fits on my wrist because I'm a 6. Yeah, actually, well, yeah, I would say 6 1/4 just to be safe, but I can safely fit my finger in between in order to clasp it. So 6 1/4, sterling and tourmaline. Let's start this at, let's go 35 on it. It's actually quite a bit of sterling. Hey, Cece, welcome in. Hope you've been well. Welcome. I love this little like floral thing at the end here. So all sterling, tourmaline, 6 1/4 inches with the fold over. All right, we'll leave that just for a few seconds while I get some other things ready. We'll do those 3 earrings that were on the card. I have that amethyst necklace with the marcasite still. Show that. Oh, I have the little vermeil peridot earrings too. All right, we'll pass on this. Holler at me if you want me to bring it back on the screen or email me, one or the other. Oh, wait, we have Rose. All right, Rose at 35, so we can call it since there was no other interest.
Going once. Twice.
Yeah, it is a little small, that's for sure.
Okay, 1. And we're sold.
All right, Rose, thank you so much. It's so pretty. All right, next up, sterling, moonstone, and iolite. So you got the moonstone on the top with an articulated little teardrop of iolite, which is kind of like, whoops, which is kind of like a bluish purple. And they are marked 925 on the back. And I'll get you a size. 1.5 inches. And let's start these at $25. Of course, the light makes it look a little funny, but all right, we'll leave it for a few seconds. All right, let's pass on these for now. Next up, we have aquamarine. These are sterling and aquamarine. I cleaned them up. I remember when I showed them in the video earlier, they were very dirty. Now they are very pretty. Nice little aquamarine drops. And they measure in at 1 inch sterling silver and aquamarine, and let's start these at let's go 25 on these also. Aquamarine is a lot harder to find than most other stones. Thank you. Yeah, I decided to have a little change from the stiletto, but I will be back. I will be back with stiletto. Nancy's in at 25, Maria's in at 27, looking for 29. Thank you, ladies. These are so cute. So they are flat with a little bit of a facet on the sides, and then the back has the, you know, like the jewel shape. We have Nancy high bid 29, looking for 31. That's why they're not sitting flat, because the back is like peaked. So, so that's why you can't really see them straight on. Number 31 with Maria, thank you. 33 with Nancy, looking for 35. Beautiful light blue. Gorgeous. All right, Maria's out. Thank you. Let's call it to Nancy for 33.
Already? We're going once. Twice. Fair warning. We're sold.
All right. Thank you, Nancy. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Next up, we have these. These are cool. These are sterling and onyx. Kind of like a little Victorian-esque vibe got going on here. They measure 1.5 inches. Marked 925 on the post. And we'll start these at 20 bucks. You're welcome. These definitely look very old. This is a little twisted. All right, a few seconds. Okay, we will pass on these little ladies. Oh, you guys, so let's do the tiger ring. I almost forgot about him all the way over there in the corner.
She was gonna keep him.
I mean, he is really cool. I mean, look at that. Anyway, this is a sterling silver tiger ring with onyx eyes. It is adjustable. The designer is Soms, S-O-M. Let's see if I can get in there. Of course I can't. Where's my other loop?
Your fancy loop.
Hang on, guys. There we go. You can see that a little bit better. SOMS 925. So if you look up this brand, their rings start at on eBay are about $150 and up. All of them have onyx eyes. And all of them are really freaking cool. And all of them are adjustable. I mean, look at the detail. So crazy. Hey, Vanessa, welcome in.
What's happening?
So this we will start at...
What was the size-ish?
Oh, well, it's adjustable, but it's sitting at about a 9. So it can definitely go... Hey, Deborah, welcome in. It can definitely go probably at least to a 10 and probably squeeze down to maybe an 8.5 or so. So let's start this. So about these are going for about 150 on eBay. So let's start him at 65. So cool. Or he can be a super cool pinky ring. Could I please get those last earrings? Yes. Let me just I'll get those in 1 second. Let me just finish this dude. Don't be sorry. You're good. Rita's in at 65, looking for 67. This is so cool. This is such a cool piece. I mean, he even has a tongue. And onyx eyes, what? All right, we'll give it 5 seconds and then we'll call it to Rita. Wear him that way.
And with that, we are going once and twice with a fair warning. We're sold.
All right, Rita, you got it. Thank you, thank you. Very, very cool piece. All right, and then for Vanessa, these were the $20 pair. I'm just gonna hold them up so anyone watching the replay can see. And then we can just put sold in the chat. Just put sold earrings. And those are yours, Vanessa. Thank you. All right. What are we doing? I have those earrings. The gold, the vermeil, peridot, and diamonds. So sterling silver with a gold wash. Green peridot, and there are 3 diamonds here at the top. Lever backs. Marked to the back. Looks like Ross Simons. Let's get a measurement. It looks like a hair over 1 inch. And we will start these at $23, even with 3 diamonds. Well, 6 diamonds, technically. Rose is in at 23, looking for 25. Thank you. 25 with Rita, looking for 27. Thank you. And I have a few more things on my desk, but if there was any other requests, now is the time to get them in. 27 with Rose, 29 with Karen. Next bid would be 31. Sorry, Rita, Karen just beat you with the 29 bid. These are not easy to hold. The black and white ring. I'm going to think that that's the mother of pearl ring, the wide band. If that with the marcasite, if that's the case, yes, it did sell. That was in the beginning. 34 with Rita, looking for 36. 36 with Rose, looking for 38. Yeah, it sold. Sorry, Nancy. All right, looking for 38. We'll leave it for a couple seconds. These don't like to lay nicely to be shown. They just lay nice in the ear.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing over there?
Working. We're going once.
Oh, I have that rhodochrosite necklace too.
Fair warning. And we're sold.
All right, these are going to Rose. Thank you so much. Gorgeous. Here is the marcasite and amethyst necklace from earlier. So pretty. Is that a, what is that on there? A fuzz. Beautiful marcasites. I put it on a Rolo chain. If Nancy wants that ring, you can give it to her. Go. Are you able to go back and find it in the basket? The wide band. It was in the beginning.
Good luck.
Yeah, 1 second. If Nancy wants it, let me find. I got it. I got it. So it was $30, Nancy. So let me know if you want it, and Rita is gonna let you have it. This one, right? Okay, great. So I'll have Kyle switch the name on here. Thank you, Rita. That was so nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so he'll switch the name. Okay, perfect. All right. Yes, that was very sweet. So you okay. Marcasites, amethyst, Rolo chain, all sterling, spring ring closure on the chain. 16 inches. It is a 16-inch chain and a, let me see, 1.5-inch pendant. We'll start this at, let's go 30. So pretty. Like that light purple. Nice big marcasites. There's the back. And it is tested. I think kind of looks like a mark right there, but it was missed, like the stamp missed it. I'm very happy with the line. Oh, right? That ring is awesome. 30 with Mamie. Whoops, 30 with Mamie, looking for 32.
Yeah, you were trying that on before the show. She's like, you try it on. I love this thing.
I did. I made Kyle try it on too. It's cool. All right, we'll leave it for a few seconds. All right. Probably only gonna do
1 more hour.
I have 2 pieces that I definitely want to do, 3 pieces, and then we'll probably call it a night.
Unless anyone has any requests. Or maybe not. We're going once. Twice.
Well, we pretty much ran through everything from the videos, so
Fair warning.
we did good. We did good tonight.
We're sold.
All right, and that goes to Mamie. Thank you so much. I don't usually get to everything, but we got a nice groove going on. All right. Thank you, Mamie. This necklace is the two-sided. So this has got like a pinkish hue mother of pearl. And then the other side is this. How pretty is that? So you can wear, it's like having 2 necklaces in one. It is marked sterling 925. It's on a sterling box chain with the spring ring closure. 18 inches on the chain. Pendant and bail is a hair over 1.25 inches. So let's start this at, let's start this at 30 also. That's okay. I think for the most part, a lot of us tend to gravitate toward the same styles or colors, you know. It's only natural. Maria's in at 30, looking for 32. Well, Rita, I'm actually hoping that I have enough time to go through a large lot that I got of purses, and I'm hoping to be able to include all of them along with all of the purses I've already sourced for like a mega sale, like a mega video on Friday. So I just have to hope that I have enough time tomorrow to prep everything. But that is my that is my goal, is to have like, I don't know, 60 purses or something like that. All right, let's call this down to Maria for 30.
All right. We're going once.
Oh, Mamie.
Twice. A fair warning. And we're sold.
All right, Maria, you got it. Well, I don't really know, Gretchen, but my normal video is about an hour and 20, hour and a half. So I'm going to think that it's probably going to be about 2 hours at least. So I'm hoping that I can get to everything and make sure everything's prepped, because the prepping is really what takes the time. I sit in front of the camera and record in like 2.5 hours, it's done. But the purse prep and then the editing, that all is what takes a long time. Nancy says, alert the media. All right, Vanessa. All right, so this is cool. This is a cool piece. This is a brooch, and it's actually a Taxco. And it says made in Mexico in Spanish with sterling on the top there. And then that says Taxco. It's upside down. And I'm not sure what that mark is underneath the upside down Taxco, but I don't think I've really ever seen Taxco written out like that. Usually it's just the TX code. But I think this is super cool. Taxco is super collectible, worth the value. Like, the value doesn't go down on their pieces. So kind of like a cool mod. Brooch, all sterling. And we're going to start this at 40. And it's almost 3 inches long. Get your mega drinks, your mega popcorn, your mega whatever you want, your mega glass of wine.
Your mega wallet.
Kyle said that, not me, you guys.
I'm not a paid sponsor.
He's like, I'm not paid at all.
I'm not paid anything. How?
The most important thing to. Oh, thank you so much, Rita. I appreciate that. I do love what I do, and I do work very hard. But, you know, I don't really consider it work because I enjoy it, you know? Aw. That's hilarious, Karen. Yeah, Dallas is pretty much jealous of everybody and everything.
Yeah, we sit down to watch TV and he just borks.
Yeah. All right, so we'll pass on the Texco. No worries.
You move over, he jumps up in the middle and he's happy.
Yep. Right, Vanessa? Definitely crazy. All right. I think we'll do this as the last piece. Oh, I think we'll do this as the last piece. And then we'll do a $5 credit or two. Okay, so Vita would like this for 40. Let's call it down to Vita.
Going once. Twice.
Right, John? Agreed.
Fair warning. And we're sold to Vita.
All right, thank you, Vita. Yes, I will show Dallas when I move the iPad over for the giveaway. He's out cold. All right, so one more item and then we'll do giveaways and call it a night. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, so I think this is rhodochrosite. I always get that confused with rhodonite. But I think rhodonite has the black veining, right? And the rhodochrosite is just the pink. Yes, yes. Anyway, it has like it almost looks like a sunrise to me, or maybe even like a UFO. I don't know what that is etched in there. But it's all sterling. Even the back is cool. 925 up here. Sterling box chain, spring ring closure. 18-inch chain, 1.25 inches on the pendant and bail. Let's go with $32. I'm thinking it's a sunrise, like this is the ground, and then there's the sun, and then there's spikes coming up at the sun. All right, we'll leave that just for a few seconds. All right, we will pass. Anyone wants me to bring it back up, let me know. Or email me. My I almost said my number. My email is at the bottom of the screen. Okay, time for a $5 credit giveaway. Now I'm gonna totally be different. And I'm going to do the code for entry. It's gonna be my name. Ha ha ha. Mua ha 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 ha. So now you gotta spell it right. Do hashtag Kristen. Enter to win $5 credit. Here are the rules again. The expiration date is July 30th, 2025. Hashtag Kristen. Kristen. All right. I'm actually going to go to the bathroom quickly. Actually, you know what? I can wait. I can wait. Show's almost done. Get your hashtags in. Give you guys a few seconds. Reminder is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Invoices will be emailed on Friday after the purse sale. So we can combine orders. Also, I did not ship anything from Monday's sale, so I can combine that also. And if you already paid shipping, it's okay. I can just adjust. If you get, purses, it'll be just a few dollars added on for the weight. But
Yeah, see what happens when you used your name? It's auto.
I know it auto tags. It should be fine because you have Kristen in there no matter what, so it should work.
She got to make things difficult.
Wait, waiting. I'm waiting too. What did I miss something?
Waiting to see Dallas.
Oh,
They need proof of life and insurance.
okay. Let's do that now. Let's put this down. Let's put this away. Let's go over.
And he's been doing much better.
There he is. Look at that. Look at that ear.
Boogies.
Dali. He's just gonna open his eye. See his little feetsies. That was what a baby. He's like, shut up, Mom. Shut up, Mom. I'm sleeping. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's do some $5 giveaways. We will do probably 2. Let's see who this is going to be winner number 3. Winner number 3. Who's it going to be? Winner number 3. Who's it going to be? Beth. Congratulations, Beth. You won $5. Congrats, congrats. Let's see who winner number 4 is. Draw again. Who's it gonna be? Winner number 4.
Me.
Marianne, congratulations. You also won $5. I wanted to see if I can go around and see. Can you do it maybe? And just show his face. And don't get your feet in it or anything.
Hi. You looking?
Hi, Dallas. Hi, sweet boy.
Lazy boy. It's just side eye.
Sweet boy. All right. Sorry for the moving around. If I made anyone dizzy, I'm very sorry. Okay, congratulations to all the winners. And remember, you will get your invoice on Friday evening, so don't forget about me. And yeah, I'm going to be working hard tomorrow to try to get that mega sale for you guys. All right, am I missing anything? I think we're good, right? Did some giveaways. All right, you guys. Yeah, exactly. You woke me, mommy. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Dallas says he appreciates you too.
Yeah.
Say bye.
See you in the next one. Thanks for coming, everyone.
All right, guys. See you in the next one. We'll see you on Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern for Friday purse sale.
Don't copy me.
Night, night.